Join me as I tackle the challenge of sharing everything you need to know about breastfeeding in 2024, and see if I can make it all clear and helpful. Breastfeeding is so much more than just providing nutrition to your baby. It's a bonding experience, a way to soothe and comfort your little one, and a vital part of their development. For mothers, it can be a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and healing. In this video, we're going to dive into everything you need to know about breastfeeding, from the benefits to the challenges, and from techniques to testimonials. Getting started with breastfeeding can be tough. Many new mothers face challenges that can range from minor frustrations to major obstacles. One of the most common issues is latching. Either the baby has trouble latching on, or the mother is experiencing pain or discomfort during feeding. Another challenge is societal pressure. You might feel like you're being judged or criticized for breastfeeding in public, or you might feel pressure to cover up or hide while feeding your baby. There's also the pressure to be perfect, to breastfeed for a certain amount of time, or to produce a certain amount of milk. The truth is, every mother's experience is unique, and what works for one person might not work for another. Then, of course, there's the physical aspect. Breastfeeding can be painful, especially in the early days. You might experience nipple soreness, engorgement, or leaking milk. Despite these challenges, many mothers report that breastfeeding gets easier with time. Their bodies adjust, their babies learn to latch, and the pain subsides. But even with practice, breastfeeding can still be tough. That's why it's essential to have a support system in place, whether it's your partner, family, friends, or a lactation consultant. Breastfeeding is not just about feeding your baby, it's also about the benefits it provides to both mother and child. The World Health Organization recommends exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months of life, citing benefits like improved nutrition, stronger immune systems, and higher IQs. Breast milk is tailored to your baby's specific needs, providing exactly the right mix of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends breastfeeding for at least a year, citing benefits like a lower risk of respiratory tract infections, ear infections, and diarrhea. For mothers, breastfeeding can help with postpartum healing, weight loss, and bonding with their baby. It can also reduce the risk of breast and ovarian cancer, as well as type 2 diabetes. So, what's the best way to breastfeed? The answer is, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. Some mothers prefer the laid-back approach, where they sit comfortably with their baby and let them latch on whenever they want. Others prefer the more structured approach, where they schedule feedings and monitor their baby's input. The important thing is to find what works for you and your baby, and to be flexible. Don't be afraid to try different positions, or to seek help if you're struggling. Remember, breastfeeding is a journey, not a destination. And despite what social media might tell you, it's okay to not have it all figured out right away. I want to share a powerful testimonial from a mother who struggled with breastfeeding in the early days. She says, "I was determined to breastfeed, but it was so hard. My baby wouldn't latch, and I was in agony. But with the support of my partner and a lactation consultant, I persisted. And then, one day, it just clicked. My baby latched on, and I felt this rush of love and connection that I'd never felt before. It was like our hearts were beating as one." This mother's story highlights the emotional and physical significance of breastfeeding. It's not just about feeding your baby, it's about bonding, connecting, and loving. Breastfeeding is a powerful tool for building confidence, self-esteem, and a sense of self-worth. So, what did we learn today? We learned that breastfeeding is a journey, not a destination. We learned that it's okay to struggle, and that it's essential to have a support system in place. We learned about the benefits of breastfeeding, from improved nutrition to bonding and connection. And we learned that, with persistence and patience, breastfeeding can be a beautiful and empowering experience for mothers. If you're a new mother watching this video, I want to hear from you. Please leave a comment below with your experiences, questions, or tips for breastfeeding. And if you're interested in learning more about parenting tips for new mothers, be sure to check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.